God. I don't know if I have everything set yet or not. I'm fixing to get it all ready. Hadn't started on the other side, but I think I'm live. Well, I don't know what the deal is. Anyway, hello to everybody that's in here. How y'all doing tonight? Got Cheryl's in here. Hey, Cheryl. And I saw Rachel Montgomery all the way from Sydney, Australia. Isn't that something? And who else? Oh, Randy says hit the like button. Hey, Marilyn. Y'all looking forward to tonight? There's nothing going to go on real special tonight. We're just here. Let's see. I am. Every chance I got today, I sold another strip. Yes, and Cheryl was first in the house. Hey, Linda Denton. And I pinned the link. Some of y'all come up here and help me. Party, party, party. It don't take much to entertain us, does it? Yes, and y'all welcome in Rachel from Australia. What was that, Marilyn? Oh, Randy. Randy's not jumping out of the cake. Hello, Bernice. Devil's food cake. Can't be angel food. I see Jane Martin. Hey, Jane Martin. And Kim Burris and Carol Seymour. Mary Webb. Let me go down a little further. Keep it going. There's Gladys. Hey, Gladys. Hey, Brenda. Then y'all are saying hi to each other. Am I to the bottom yet? Nope, not yet. Y'all got ahead of me. Hey, Sarah. Oh, there's Pansy. Hi, Pansy. Ooh, German chocolate cake does sound good, don't it? Sarah's watching deer in her backyard. Hey, Janice Miller. Donna Armstrong. Lisa's coming up. Let me see. Let me get her where I can see her first. There you are. You wasn't going to leave me up here by myself. I don't like to be up here by myself. want y'all up here with me?
Hold on. Okay. I had an echo.
Okay. You got it fixed. You sounds good now. Oh. And how is your double wedding ring coming along?
I haven't worked on it this week. I've got the white border all the way around it, and then I've got to work on cutting out the pieces for the gray. So I've been doing a lot of cleaning this week.
Okay.
And stirring up dust.
Cleaning never gets done around here. That when I do clean, I move from one pile to the other. I'm bad, but from what I can see of your house, it's gorgeous though. From what I can see around you, I can't show y'all all my nooks and crannies and corners.
Oh, you don't want to see the top of my cabinets and stuff though. Oh well, my gosh.
Just the top of your cabinets. That's I'm short. I couldn't look up there anyways. Oh.
Well, the problem is when you let it build up on the fans and all, it tends to fly everywhere, all through I've got a purifier in here, but it only does so much.
I sent you. Yeah.
Oh yeah. My eyes have been feeling so swollen from stirring it all up.
They do look a little red and irritated just from what I could see. You have washed Randy's truck. It needs a good cleaning. Oh, Susan Munger.
I'd have to get paid pretty good to do that.
Good evening. Out of Irene, out of sight, out of mind. That's what I think. But my mess is not out of sight, though.
Well, mine ain't neither. You just haven't seen it yet. Hey, Marilyn.
Yeah, what Marilyn says, we came from dust and we will return to dust. So don't dust. It might be someone you know. Sure. Cheryl's been busy, hasn't she? Her string piece quilt blocks done, sashing done, and outside borders on. Ready to piece a backing tomorrow. Boy, she's a Cheryl, you
I
get
know.
yeah.
She works so fast, man.
Yes.
Party. My kitty cat's meowing around here somewhere. She probably wants a treat. That's
Have
going
you
to be a huge quilt that you've got going on that back there.
telling you, it's going to be a king size, so it's humongous. It's
Yeah.
huge, and I don't even have a king size bed. So I don't know what I was thinking. I might.
You're gonna have to give it away to somebody that has one.
It'll have to go to somebody else because it's going to be huge.
Or you might could sell it and get pretty good money for it.
Well, the colors aren't bad. I'm not sure if they'd be colors somebody wants, but I think they're pretty colors though.
You never know. Somebody with a really tall, like vaulted ceiling wall somewhere, they might like to hang it up.
Okay. Oh, Kim
Hey,
hurt her back.
Carol.
See, been quiet. They hurt my back, so you're not doing much. Good. Sorry about that, Kim. Can 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 you give it your what does she say in there? Help me out, Lisa.
Rita, you can give.
Give this quilt to you, Carol. You want this quilt?
I guess that's what she's saying. You can just send it to her.
And I probably wouldn't have started it, but the girls up there at the quilt house started one, so I decided I would too. And I can't let them get ahead of me. I got to at least keep up with them. So
Right. Did you ever get the steps to the altar top done?
no, because I'm waiting on my sister because she wanted to at least put a few stitches in it. So it's still I put them in a box and waiting on her. And she works, Monday through Friday, so she's not had a chance. Maybe she'll come this weekend. But then on the weekend she's busy or tired or some other. So I'm waiting on her on that one.
Yeah, Carol, I can't stand that autocorrect on my phone. It's always putting out different words from what I'm typing in. So, Randy, where are you tonight?
Is Randy still in here? Or did he just come by and leave? Randy still hadn't sewn with us. He was going to get that sewing machine going and sew with us.
Oh,
Oklahoma. There he
Oklahoma.
is. And I'm not sure where that's at. Were you born and raised in Georgia, Lisa? Is that the only place you've ever lived, or have you lived other places?
I was born in Atlanta, and my mother's side grew up in Atlanta and around Atlanta.
So
My dad grew up on a farm in southwest Georgia, Blakely, Georgia. And so I kind of spent my summers on the farm and going back and forth. But I mainly grew up in Conyers, Georgia.
Okay, so spent all your time in Georgia.
Oh, yeah.
Well, that's me. I'm Arkansas, the only place I know.
Well, my husband grew up in Tennessee, up in that northeast corner, the Tri-City area. And then he moved down here because his grandmother on his mother's side lived right here at Lake Lanier. And then he and I met at a college in the mountains. So that's how we ended up here.
Mm-hmm. He does, don't he?
Uh, Kim, I'm the same way. I'll go and I'm so independent. I'll go and try and do things and move things, and before I know it, I've hurt my back.
Mhm. I haven't heard from Francis or John. She's commented on a post today, and I commented back and asked her, but I hadn't heard anything about Francis and John. Hey, Jody Clark. Hello, Lisa Brown.
Another Lisa.
Another Lisa. Mm-hmm.
Well, I tell you what, tomorrow we've got our work cut out for us. We have to move my son out of his apartment. They kicked him out because, and he's not bad. Gosh, this young man, he spends every Sunday afternoon sharing the gospel with people down in Atlanta with members of his church. But he's a math kid, and he's one of these people, he likes to fix things. And so he decided to take his BB gun to his apartment, which is actually student housing for master's program. And he didn't realize that BB gun would be perceived as a threat.
Oh.
So he was cleaning it and trying to fix it, so it was all in pieces on a table. So maintenance people came in to work on the HVAC, like the air conditioning, and they saw the pieces of that gun sitting out. And of course, they didn't question him. They didn't ask him what it was or anything. They just jumped to conclusions and went and reported him for having a gun.
Oh my
And
goodness.
he never read the rules, of what you could and couldn't have.
Huh.
But I told him, I said, this is not your personal apartment. This is student housing on a campus.
Mm-hmm.
If I had known he was taking it, I would have spoken up right away, and none of this would have happened.
So are you moving him back home for now? Is that what's going to happen?
We're gonna have to. We're putting most of his stuff in storage and then moving him back home. It's about an hour and a half drive one way, so
Oh
he's gonna
my.
have. Yeah, he'll have to make that drive until we find another place for him.
Uh, oh my.
He tried. He was sending out emails to everybody. He even went personally to the building manager to plead his case, and went further up, and they're like, sorry,
Well. Hmm. And
he's learned his lesson.
oh yeah, the hard way though. I saw
Yeah.
Daisy May. Let me say hi to Daisy May. Right. Hey Daisy May, I saw your name up there. Yeah, I didn't say there you are, but I didn't say anything. Oh my.
Hey, everybody.
Hi
I'm feeling
Kathy.
a whole lot better. Thank you
Oh,
for asking.
Oh,
Was it your back? Oh, no, you had COVID.
After we
And
come back from our trip, and then I fell right after I got to feeling better, and that was another fiasco. And I'm finally feeling better from that
Huh.
after MRI and a CT scan and a hospital visit.
Huh.
New glasses, which I hadn't got yet. These are still the cracked ones, which y'all can't see it, but it's on this
That's
lens.
irritating. Hey, Lady Sky.
Mhm.
I don't
And
think I've met you before. Hey, Jody.
And Susan's asking about the pantograph. What would y'all if I get this done? What would y'all suggest putting on it, quilting on it? If I get it done.
What pantographs do you have?
Oh, I've got various ones. I've got one that kind of makes a swirl and does a heart. Would you do that one? Or would you
That's
just
what I was thinking. But is there any? Yeah, because that's a heart Bargello, isn't it?
It's a heart, yeah.
Yeah, I think I would do the heart with the swirls. That'd be pretty.
Looks like Jody's got COVID too. I'm sorry, Jody.
No.
It is going around.
Yeah,
And this
it is.
I don't know what he's talking about. Did I find any cats up there?
They did a CAT scan, Kathy. So
Oh,
did
a
they
cat.
cats?
Oh,
I'm so crazy. No, I don't think so.
He's a teasing, yes.
Yes. I'm so dumb.
Oh, it's okay.
no.
Leave it to Randy though.
I don't ever get things like that, and my husband's the world's worst to say stuff like that.
Please. Mhm.
Bernice says only bats in the attics.
Yeah, she's just kidding, but yeah.
I tell you what,
You know,
I'm only 53, but I have days where I'm just like so tired. It's like I can't hardly even think straight.
Mhm.
I don't know what it is.
So you just wait. It gets worse.
I'll be 70 next month, so it's really getting up close to me.
You know, when you stay up half the night worried about your kids when they're in a situation.
Oh yeah, and you never quit worrying about your kids and
No.
grandkids. Never.
Been there and done that, and all three of mine live on their own, and I still worry about them.
Mm-hmm.
My youngest daughter, she lives by herself. She bought her a house a few years ago when she was working at the hospital. I told her, I said, every day you call me when you get off so I
Yeah,
can make sure you're okay.
that she's home and in the house. Yeah.
Yep. And now I don't hear from her very much, but I know she's at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was going to have them over
Cindy
tomorrow,
says,
but then my oldest daughter called me and said they had a scratchy throat and a headache. And I said, oh gosh, I do
Sound
not
like
want to get sick again.
a lot of that could be allergies because the ragweed and the tree pollen was real bad this week. I think that's what affected me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I told her. I said, well, they were going to come over and have chicken and dumplings for my son-in-law's late birthday. And I said, I got a craft show next weekend. So I said, let's wait until the weekend after the craft show.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, that way, if y'all are getting sick, you'll be over it. And then I won't have to worry about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Jody, we'll be adding you to our prayer list.
And then today I'm so aggravated with myself. They posted our sites on the for the craft show, and I requested the wrong site. And we have a big tent, so I don't know what we're gonna do, if it's
Uh-oh.
even gonna fit.
Mm.
So I don't know. We're gonna ride down there tomorrow if it's not pouring down rain, because it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and check it out.
Yeah, that remnant of that hurricane's probably coming your way now, so you may get quite a
Yeah.
bit of rain.
Yeah, we're supposed to tomorrow. It's supposed to rain off and on all day.
Huh.
And we didn't
What
get
do you
much at all today.
What do you sell at the craft fair?
Well, I sell my towels that I crochet
Oh, okay.
and that you hang, on your stove or refrigerator. And I sell those, and they're my biggest seller. And then bowl cozies, I sell those a lot. And then I invented team towels, because people used to keep asking me, did I have any team towels like Georgia Bulldog, Georgia Tech, all of
Yeah.
that? And I said, no, they don't make those. You can't find them. So I made my own. I went and bought me some white towels, and I put an emblem off the fabric on it on the front of the towel, and then I put a ruffle on the bottom, and then I crochet it.
So you
Oh,
got
there you go.
towels out.
And I make team pot holders and placemats and all kind of stuff. Cozies.
I like to buy my Christmas gifts at the different fairs that come up.
Uh-huh. Yeah. Well, I appreciate getting homemade stuff.
Yeah.
I usually give it, but I don't usually get it because I don't know too many people that make stuff, except for my YouTube friends.
Yeah.
Hey, Kathy,
Hmm.
ask if the creek's still dry.
Larry said, "Is the creek still dry, Rita?"
No, we've had a little bit of rain, but it's still pretty low. But
Okay.
it's been a few days since I've been down there. I need to go. I need to go again before fall gets here.
Have y'all had any rain today?
Just not much. We had just a sprinkle today. Yesterday we had just a light rain all day. Not a heavy rain, but a light rain. So it didn't amount to much, but the pea patch needed it, so it helped that.
Yeah. The deer been in your pea patch?
No, but every night before dark, Terry goes out there and walks around and does whatever to maybe keep them run back, because there's some pretty close, because the sun caught them on the camera, a couple of does and even a little buck, just real close.
Oh, okay. Well, we feed the deer out here that's behind our house. And there's been several times we've had as much as 8 out there in the back of the property eating.
Hey, Joanna. Hey, Janet.
Hey, Joanna.
Janet, come on back up here. I had fun with Janet last night. She was fun. It was her first time up here.
Well, now I hadn't seen Jackie either in a while.
Wow. Let's see, Jackie. Yeah, it's been a few days. But I've seen her within a week, maybe last Sunday. I've seen her a few days ago.
Rita, don't you have Francis's phone number?
Somewhere I do. Yeah.
Why don't you call her tomorrow so we can make sure everything's all right?
But she's commenting on Facebook.
I seen that, but you know what? I sent her a message last night on Messenger and just said we hadn't heard from you a while. We hadn't heard from you in a while. How's everything going? And she seen the message, but she did not reply.
Huh.
So I'm kindly wondering if, something's
Yeah.
going on.
Maybe.
Makes me worry.
Yeah.
Where you going?
Yeah. And Sheila, we don't see her much anymore.
No, we don't.
Mm-mm.
Am I too loud?
Oh
No.
no.
No, not at all.
Because while
So
I'm sitting here visiting with y'all, I want to multitask.
does
Yeah.
anybody in here do y'all watch movies while you're sewing, or
I
anybody
do.
know of any good shows to watch?
Just Hallmark.
Yeah, Sarah, I'm okay. I stirred up a lot of dust earlier this week, doing a lot of cleaning. I had my windows open before it started rain. Well, like Monday, Tuesday, I had my windows open all in the house because I was doing a lot of window cleaning and cleaning the windowsills. And my windows are the type that you can undo and flip inside so you can get the outside and the inside. And I didn't realize all the ragweed had started up. So the second half of the week, I have just been dealing with
Mm,
all this head
Yeah.
stuff.
Yep.
I'm okay though. Thanks for asking.
hey, hey, Toodles. Oh, Donna says she watches me. Good comedy show, ain't it, Donna's?
I started watching something on Netflix yesterday. What was it called? I have to look it up. It's got gosh, let me see what I can't even see how bad my memory is.
Oh, mine's horrible. Have you watched the Virgin River series?
No, is it really
That's
good?
good. It's really
Okay.
good.
Hmm.
Let's see what I was watching here. It's called The Perfect Couple on Netflix. It's got
Do whatever you want to do.
I forget her name. That actress, she's got blonde hair. All right, let me just look it up. I gotta look it up online. Hi, custom screen painting, printing. Sorry, is that Wayne?
That's
Is that who
why
Yes.
Wayne? Oh, okay.
I see you writing in a notebook.
Yeah, and then we got YouTube TV, and I was watching Hallmark a few days ago, just having it on while I was sewing and stuff. But I get kind of tired of those sappy things.
I do too when the Christmas shows come on. I get tired of them because they're all the same. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
I get
I can
aggravated
tell
because
you
I
how
go,
I can tell you how they all end.
yeah. And I'm going, okay, why don't they put the real meaning of Christmas on there? Not
yeah.
just falling in love and all that.
It's become taboo to have Christian stuff in there now.
It has.
Okay, so in The Perfect Couple, it's Nicole Kidman. She plays one
Okay.
of the main parts.
Okay.
and I haven't even finished the first episode, so I don't know how it's going to turn out. There's like
Okay.
episodes
Is
of
it
it. It's not just like a 1 hour thing.
okay, it's a series.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I used to like the Hallmark mysteries too. I need to look that up.
I watch mostly YouTube stuff and watch a lot of Bigfoot stuff. I like Bigfoot.
I do too. I do too.
You
Mm-hmm.
know, Joanna,
It,
I tried watching the Miracle Club and it was going to charge me like $20 to watch it on whatever it is we have. So I didn't get to see that one. But it looked really good.
most of the time, I don't watch anything if they charge it. It's not. Mm-mm.
Now, there's
And
plenty
if
of other things that's free that you don't wouldn't have to pay for. So.
yes, and if you wait long enough, a lot of the movies that's been on the theater will come on.
Free. Mm-hmm.
Sydney says she swears she saw Bigfoot in the trees at your pond, Rita.
Yeah, I seen that picture too.
I'll tell you that thing down at the creek, whatever it was behind us. And I didn't see that till after I went to post that little picture on Facebook. And what is that black thing back there?
I know. I looked when I was in the pond. And we didn't see nothing. We were probably making too much racket, and then Larry was throwing rocks at us, splashing water on us.
But today I was down there at the creek with them kids. We were making all kinds of noise, though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were. They probably made more noise than me and you, so the kids
Yeah,
did.
that's true.
Oh no, don't scare me, Bernice. Now I'm scared to go down there. I won't go down there by myself now. Tara has to go with me. And
I wouldn't go down there by myself either. I would be scared.
Tato says she's watched Till Death with Megan Fox 4 times. I haven't heard of that. I'll have to look it up. Find Me Falling. I like Harry Connick Jr. I'm writing these down so I can look them up while I'm sewing next week.
If you don't, when we turn this off, you'll forget.
Of course.
I would anyway.
Me too. And I also like watching Amish movies too. They're good.
Yeah. I do. I read a lot of Amish authors.
Mm-hmm.
Or, authors that do a lot of Amish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like them too.
They're just good, clean stories.
Yes. I don't read a whole lot because I'm always doing something. It's either sewing or crocheting. And I just have got to where I'm back in my sewing room this week.
You didn't scare me, Bernice, but I don't go out after dark.
Neither do I unless I'm with Larry. We go to church or something.
And sometimes there probably needs to be things I need to do up there at that shop after dark. But if it's dark, they're just going to have to wait on that daylight.
Mm-hmm. I don't blame you.
Yes, Bernice, I have that. And do you know, I found the secret. If you forget what you were going in there for, go back to where you were and sit there for a few minutes, and then it pops back in your head.
Yes, you'll remember.
Yep, they say your
sure does work.
surroundings has everything to do with it.
Uh-huh. I learned that a long time ago. Go back to where you started. Well, that's neat. What Toodles said.
Well, yeah, setting up a little library. That's good.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when my boys were growing up, we went to the library all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So
It's been
that's the way
years
I
since
grew
I've
up.
been.
I grew up going to the library,
Yeah.
and of course
Well,
we
I tell
had
you, both of
we
my
had the
girls is
Britannica.
readers.
Yeah.
Oh, and I'm not a reader, but both of them are. My son's not a reader either, but both of my
Coffee
daughters
shop.
are.
Cam, I'll look that up. Coffee shop ambience on YouTube. I need something calming. And I don't like just total quiet because I don't know. I have found that I'm more creative and I can stick with a task easier if I have one side of my brain occupied,
Mm-hmm.
you know. So
But
having something in the background
I'm
helps.
getting old enough that I don't like obnoxious sounds, so it needs to be kind of.
Yeah.
I don't either, Rita. But I gotta have some kind of noise on.
Well, Sarah, you have a very helpful husband. Then you don't have to worry about not seeing, you know, things.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's
Oh, that's
good.
good. I used to watch a lot of the British stuff, and then I think it was on some kind of streaming that we ended up dropping.
Randy says women get distracted easily. That's because some man's all the time saying, "Where's this?" or "What's that?" or "What are we going to eat?"
Uh-huh.
When are we going to eat?
Mm-hmm.
That's the truth. You can be
Yeah.
Or
right
just
there with something.
jabbering like mine does. He don't have to have anything to talk about.
Mm.
Is it Haig Homestead? Hey
Hooga.
there.
Hooga Homestead. Hey, Hooga Homestead. Yeah, Toodles, I know I'm right. I live it every day. So.
Yeah, we definitely have to multitask.
And I
Yeah,
think
that's
I
true.
do a pretty good job of taking care of my husband.
As long as you feed him, he's all right, ain't
Yeah, that's true. Yep. Sometimes he complains because he can't find his clean clothes because I hadn't put them up, but I can usually walk in there and dig them out of the basket.
he? Yeah.
Yeah, Cam, we don't have cable TV anymore. We have the cable for the internet, but you know, we have Netflix and we have a smart TV, so we have Netflix and YouTube and stuff through that.
I don't have cable either. I stream from my daughter. She pays for it and we stream from it. Doesn't cost us nothing. That was her idea. So we said, okay.
Hey, Jan. We have big hawks too. Sometimes they sit out in the trees in my backyard and they're watching for chipmunks to come up out of the ground.
Mm.
And you can hear them, and the chickens will go hide when they hear them.
Yeah, I don't like my cat to be outside if I see a hawk out there. But she's
I
really
wish I
good
had
about
a cat.
hiding.
You need to get you a cat, Kathy.
My husband won't let me.
Well, I
Hey,
do this.
Patty
We had
G.
one. We had one for 16 years before, and that was bad not to clean out his litter box.
Hmm.
But I told him I'd be better.
Hey, yo, Patty.
Not no better.
Her brain was getting on, told me that her brain was getting on her nerves, so she put her brain in her purse, and now she forgot where she put her purse. Oh, oh.
Yeah, Patty, you'll have to come up here on panel and show us what those spinners look like.
Yes.
I don't think I've seen any.
Are they like Rita's spinners? Is that what you're talking about?
She says she crochets them.
Oh, okay.
Not like mine, huh?
Oh, I hope it wasn't taken by a hawk.
Yeah. Well, if I have a cat, it'd be strictly inside.
Daisy May. Let's see. You can get yourself some bear spray. I'm going to go ahead and get off now. I've been running errands, and I'm going to take Taco Bell into my husband like a good domestic house. Daisy May, if you get him fed, come on back and visit with us. But you know, I need some maybe not bear spray, but pepper spray or something, though, don't I? I don't even have pepper spray.
Okay, so Yo Patty says you can look up the crochet wind spinners on YouTube.
Huh.
I have to do that.
Mary, crochet wind spinners. Let's see, and there's Linda Brookshire. August the 17th, my granddaughter Aubrey got engaged, so we went shopping for a dress. And can you believe that she said yes to the dress? Exciting, was emotional. How time flies. Wouldn't that be fun though, to go wedding dress shopping? I bet that was fun.
Yeah, we had fun with my new daughter-in-law when she went and picked hers out.
Oh, and I see Carlotta. Hey, Carlotta.
Those are cute.
Hey, Carlotta. Sarah, I bet those are pretty.
Bet they are too. And Randy said no to something.
Hey, J. Mary.
The chat does move fast sometimes. It'll slow down, then all of a sudden it all goes, don't it?
Yeah. I haven't had Taco Bell in years and years.
I have, and I said I'd never have it again because it hurt me for 2 days. I have a bad stomach, and I wanted it so bad, so I went and got it, and I regretted it.
Oh, no to the wedding dress. I figured it was something about weddings.
I don't know. Is Rachel still in here?
I don't know. Rachel from Sydney, Australia, are you still in here?
Somebody's asking about you.
Well, they don't look good on Randy's. Yeah, we come on. We had Rachel from Sydney, Australia. I tell you what, a person could get tired of sewing these strips.
Yeah, I love me some good Chick-fil-A. I have to discipline myself because every time I go to Publix, Chick-fil-A is right there.
Mm.
And I have to say, no, can't. I have to limit myself to once a week, Chick-fil-A. Oh, Carlotta. My husband and I got married October 4th.
Well,
I like fall weddings. Oh, I love me some good Chinese food too. I like their sweet and sour soup and their crab rangoons. My dad, he likes those Wendy's Frosties.
Oh, I do too.
He gets them every now and then.
Mm-hmm. They're delicious.
new
I
fall.
like just about anything chocolate.
Yeah, Sarah, she bought stuff to organize her fabric in today, but she hasn't done it yet. I'm the same way. I buy things with all these good intentions, and then I get home and then I'm like, oh man, now I got to do it.
I need to get in my sewing room and organize mine too. It's a mess. I had a closet full, a chest, a 5-drawer, I think, chest full of it, and a cedar robe full of it.
Oh, Rachel's here. Yeah.
I didn't know Wendy's had different flavors for Frosties.
Yeah, they had strawberry for a while, and vanilla.
Oh.
What do they have the same kind of fast foods in Australia as they do here? I just wonder, do they? Rachel will have to tell us that.
I don't know. I got my first pumpkin spice coffee last week. Those are
Yes,
always
Randy,
good.
he would clean it out real good. I wouldn't have any left.
Rachel's piecing her batting together.
Okay.
I'll do that for small projects, but if you piece it together for a quilt, it kind of pulls on
really?
one side or the other, and it don't lay down flat.
Oh.
Unless there's some way to do it that I don't know of.
And Cheryl's granddaughter's getting married October the 12th.
So, Cheryl, are you going to give that quilt to your granddaughter?
I bet she does.
So, Sarah, what are you going to put in the toolboxes? Bye, Kim. You have a good night.
Yeah. Good night, Kim. Am I halfway yet? No, I may be a third of the way. Maybe not half.
Goodness.
It looks like it'd be hard, Rita.
It's not too hard, but you have to stop and think when you're making those round tubes, and you have to stop and think when you're ripping them apart where they're gonna go. And there's a chart, but boy, I messed up some of them today. Over on this one, I went to making all these, and they actually fell on the other side, so I had to rip some off, but I can use them over here. So
yeah. Yeah, I don't like things like it. That's real hard.
Well, Terry got up the same time I did, so I didn't do no live this morning. If he's asleep, I can do them early morning lives, but if he's up, I don't.
You must have slept in a little bit.
A little bit, yeah.
Well, you deserve that every once in a while.
And the only reason I have to get up early is to go down and milk the cows.
Bernice, is
Are
there
you-
a reason you couldn't sleep?
Are you still milking her once a day, or?
Once a day. She got a big old calf on her, but I don't have another one that's freshened yet, so still.
Okay, that's what I was wondering, if the calf was still nursing.
She is. She needs to be weaned, but she's not.
Okay.
Rachel says the fast food in the United States is better.
Better. Rachel, have you visited the United States? Oh, Cindy, yeah. I bet you don't have as much to pick from up there in Alaska as we do here. I go to the dollar store about as much as I go any place. That's sad, Bernice.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
That's sad.
We'll all have to keep her in our prayers too.
I've lost a brother and a sister.
I've lost a sister. Losing sisters is not easy. So.
No, it's not. When I lost my brother, it was expected, but not when it happened. It was supposed to have been a while later.
My sister was younger than me, and it took them forever to find out what was wrong with her. And 3 months later, she was gone. Though.
Did she have cancer?
No, she didn't drink or do anything, but she had cirrhosis of the liver, and it killed her.
Now that's what my sister died of, and she didn't do any of that. She was a casual drinker. Every once in a while, they'd go out and have a drink. But
Teresa wasn't even that, and she was and side went to hurting and stuff, and she went to doctors, and it took them forever to decide that's what it was. But she was gone.
My sister said one of her doctors told her that a lot of the medication will cause that you take. You never know.
No. Let's see. I missed who Jan's talking about with the hepatitis B. Oh, well, you was here not too long ago, I guess. You visited the United States. It hadn't been long. Medicine will mess up your kidneys.
Yeah, I know all about that. Especially ibuprofen. Anything on the lines of that will mess it up.
I haven't done prairie points yet, but I've seen other people do it on YouTube.
It looks to be easy. I haven't done it before either, but they're pretty.
They are pretty. So Randy's going back to the After Monday?
Mm. Yep. I have to go to a kidney doctor. Right now he's got me every year, but I was seeing him every 6 months because when my back started going bad, they had me on I can't think of the medicine, but it's like ibuprofen, but it's prescription. Mobic is one of them, I think was the name of it.
Huh.
And I was on it for years. Then they changed it, wouldn't stop working, put me on something else. And it was messing with my kidneys. So now I don't take anything with ibuprofen, nothing.
Yeah, I try to stay away from it after we started hearing about all that.
Yes. It'll sure mess you up. Only thing I take is Tylenol and not unless I have to.
Yeah, I have to have a pretty bad headache or something, take anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Carlotta, we never know how a medicine's going to affect us. I have a grandmother. She's very sensitive to all kinds of medicines.
Mm.
She can't hardly take anything. Bye, Wayne. You have a good night.
Bye. Oh, I guess I better plug in my computer. Is fixing to start hollering.
I'd be happy if I could just get rid of all this drainage.
Yeah, I had that last week. It was awful. Lay in the bed and you then start feeling it running down your throat.
Yeah, Bernice, that anxiety can be bad. I've had it before.
Mm-hmm. I have anxiety. I have to take a pill for it.
So Bernice says she grabbed a mystery box.
She did. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, after I'd already got your first order already and shipped out, then you got that mystery box. Those are kind of fun to put together.
Just to throw this out there, I've been following a lot of people that are doing carnivore. And my husband's been doing carnivore, and I'm trying to get stricter about it. But a lot of people, if you look up Dr. Ken Berry on YouTube and Homestead How, they have a lot of people on there coming out and talking about how carnivores curing a lot of their autoimmune problems and anxiety and depression and diabetes.
Okay.
It's hard to do if you're used to having carbs and sweets, but
I thought about trying it, but I have so much trouble with fat in my stomach because ground beef gives me indigestion so bad, and bacon, and all the stuff I would be eating. And I take a Nexium every morning, and then I have when I do eat something that's got ground beef or steak or bacon or whatever, I have to take what's called a GI cocktail. It's a liquid. It's a liquid stuff, and it's got like Malox, and then it's got something like Novocaine in it that numbs your throat, and then
Oh,
it starts making that stuff break down in your stomach. And you don't want to be around me when I take it because I start belching like crazy.
oh.
But it don't take it long for it to go away. It makes it feel better.
So if you ate meat and did not have any sugar or breads or anything like that with it, it would still do that.
I don't know. I'd have to try it and see. But I have thought about doing that because I'd like to lose about oh, 30 or 40 pounds.
Well, I'm trying to get stricter with it, so I'll let y'all know.
Okay.
It's been about 5 years ago. I went on the keto diet in the low
Yeah.
carb, and I did cut out all the flours and the potatoes and all that stuff, and I lost 40 pounds. But then I got anyway. I'm back. I've gained it back now, but I'm not on that diet anymore. But it works though. I lost weight
Yeah.
on it,
Yeah.
but it wasn't easy cutting that
Oh,
bread and stuff out. It
no,
was
it's
I did,
not.
Marilyn. It was good. But
Good night, Jody.
and I
Jody's
felt,
done.
and
Bye,
I
Jody.
and I had less aches and pains too during
Yeah,
that time. I did.
I've
okay.
heard that. Oh, my sister loves eggplant parmesan.
I have never
Like,
had that.
I've never been able to make it, but my sister can make it. Yeah, Jane, I watched Barbara O'Neill on YouTube. She's really good.
I love meat. I could eat me a steak every day if I had it. They're so expensive.
Bernice says since she retired, she can't find the time to go downstairs to her gym.
That's the way it works.
See,
I know every week I keep saying I need to get out in the sun and start walking around the neighborhood because I have some older neighbors that walk every single day, and I keep thinking I need to do that, and then I just forget to do it. I get so busy doing other things.
My oldest daughter is trying to get me to go with her to water aerobics. And I said, I don't have a bathing suit. I'll have to go hunt me up one.
Yeah, Jane, I like my good baked potatoes too. And you know what? The thing is, potatoes are okay with you if you eat them baked or boiled, but it's the vegetable oils and the seed oils that they do French fries in that's real bad for us.
Yeah.
And that's why I try to stay away from Chick-fil-A because I notice if I have too much Chick-fil-A, then I just start, holding on to all that water.
And a lot of people think that the grilled chicken that they have is low fat. It is not,
No, mm-mm.
because I worked for Chick-fil-A, and that is when they go to put that on the grill, it's heavily sprayed with butter spray.
It's okay.
And
It's
then
not gonna
while
hurt
it's
you.
cooking, they
now,
keep spraying it
butter,
on there.
but butter is better for you than some things, though. So,
Yes, that's true. But I don't know what's in that butter spray.
well,
But
if
I
it's butter,
used to see
if
them.
it's butter spray, then it's not butter. It may not be butter then.
Yeah, I think it may have oil or something in it.
Yeah, I think they put vegetable oil or something in it to make it thinner.
Because we used to put it on the buns when I worked there. Because I worked at the corporate office. I didn't work in a regular Chick-fil-A.
Come here.
I enjoyed that job. I had a lot of benefits, but didn't have insurance, so I went to the school system. I sure have missed it.
I like sweet
Not
potatoes
school.
too.
I love sweet potato fries.
Soft. There's a whole lot of us soft and fluffy, Marilyn.
Yes.
Yes.
Ah, that's cute. I'll have to start saying that. Soft and fluffy.
Sarah, you said working for Chick-fil-A part-time was 60 hours a week?
Oh,
Oh
my
man,
goodness.
that's some.
That's not part-time.
No, it. Mm-mm. When I worked there, I worked from in the summer from 6 to 2 or 2:30, and then when school was going, I didn't come in till 8 because I had to take my daughter to school. But they're really good about, or the corporate was, about working with you on your schedule.
Well, that's good. Cindy says not overweight, just under tall. Oh, that's me. Isn't that right, Jane?
That's true. Yeah, we're all agreeing with that.
Yep. Well, I used to be heavier than I am now. I've lost 35 pounds, but when I was sick, I lost 9 more pounds, but all but 1 pound has come back since I started eating again.
Yeah, it really is a lifestyle change when you go from eating one way to eating another way. It's hard to stick to it when you grow up eating a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
And when you're married to somebody tall and skinny, they can eat different than what you can. Not gain. They don't gain an ounce.
Oh, that's funny. Let me get up there where I can read that comment. I can't get up there.
Which one?
Let's see.
Jay Mary's never had Chick-fil-A.
Oh, my goodness. Maybe they're not up there where she is.
Well, she's in Fort Smith. They ought to be in Fort Smith.
Yeah, they should be. Boy, when I worked there and they'd bring me a whole fresh pan of the chicken where they just fried it, I'd have to eat them little bitty bits that fell off of it in that tray. It was so good. But after I worked there, I had got to where I couldn't eat Chick-fil-A anymore for about probably 7, 8 years. I couldn't eat
Oh my
it.
gosh. Yeah, I would get tired of it too.
I did. But now at the corporate, we also had sandwiches every day, but we had other food because we fed all of the workers there. And when you work for Chick-fil-A, you eat for free.
Yeah.
You don't pay for your lunch. It's free. And
Good
in the
night,
corporate.
Bernice.
Yeah. Good night.
And we would have spaghetti, we'd have beef roast, pork roast, just about anything you can think of, fish.
Yeah, when I was growing up, we cooked a lot. We didn't go out to eat.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the way my dad was raised on the farm. You know,
Oh
you
yeah,
cooked
when I
every
was
meal.
growing up, we didn't eat out at all.
And you live too far out to drive in to get things to eat.
Oh, I
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
Do you ever, when you're out, Rita, bring y'all something home?
I do sometimes, yeah. Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
Not often, but I do. I'm not going to say I don't.
Uh-huh. What
Sometimes
is
when
over
I
there in Hagerville, Rita, for y'all to get?
There's nothing in Hagerville.
What
I'd
I
have to
thought.
go to Clarksville.
I agree,
Oh,
Sarah.
okay.
It's too expensive to go eat out anywhere.
It is. And then a lot of times it is not good. It's really not.
Yeah. That's one thing I do miss being on eating carnivore. I miss that pizza. We used to get pizza once a
Mm-hmm.
week, but
Oh
that was
my.
when my boys were
It's a,
here and they would eat the leftovers.
Now
yeah,
here,
I love pizza, but it don't like me.
now here a couple of years
But
ago,
we'll have it every once in a
I was going
while.
to go back on that keto diet, and I made a pizza, but I made the pizza shell out of hamburger meat, and then so I call it my pizza, and then put the pizza
All
toppings
right.
in it. So you didn't, I didn't
Mm-hmm.
have that pizza crust, but
Well, a lot of people's using cauliflower for their
crust, yeah.
crust.
I saw that. I
I've
haven't
never
tried
tried
that.
it. I haven't either.
Yes, Joanne, I love my bacon, egg, and cheese. I miss that. But I'll fix my eggs and put my bacon and my cheese on that.
Mhm.
I made a bunch of biscuits when I was working at Chick-fil-A.
Oh, I bet.
Uh-huh.
I did, but you know what? They're a mix. All we had to do was open up the pack and put the milk in, roll them out, cut them out.
Hmm.
But I didn't care too much for their biscuits because they have sugar in them. I don't like
Oh.
sweet biscuits.
You know whose
Or
biscuits I really like? I like Bojangles biscuits.
I do too.
They
If we
make some
go
good
somewhere,
buttery biscuits.
mm-hmm, I really like them. If we go somewhere, that would be where we would get a biscuit.
Yeah, the wood fire stoves for pizza, those are really good because that open fire in that stove, it just makes the crust all kind of crispy on the outside. Those are real good. I've seen that biscuit mix, the Formula L. I've seen that. I never tried it though.
Hmm.
Jane Martin says it's good.
I just don't like sweet biscuits. And I can't stand McDonald's biscuits. They're horrible.
I haven't eaten at McDonald's in years.
Ugh. I think that's my husband's go-to when I'm not around. And I'm not a big McDonald's person. I'm not a big fast food person anyway because it's so greasy.
My cat is over here. He's sitting over here and she's listening to y'all. I'm going to show you.
Oh, there she is. Oh, she's pretty.
Oh, she's pretty.
Yeah.
I love kitty cats.
She's watching all the movement on the screen.
Is your cat an in and out cat,
Yes.
Lisa? She
Yeah.
is.
My husband made this wood section that we put in the bottom of one of our windows in the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And in the middle of that piece of wood, it's got a little cat door so she can go in and out.
Oh, okay.
At night, I close it up because I don't want raccoons or anything else coming in.
Oh, I know that's right. We have a big old doggy door on the back of our storm door when we had our dog, and Max was big, and that door when the we put the plastic door on it since Max has passed away, but it was big enough that Larry, as big as he is, he could get on his knees and climb through it, not have a problem.
I think Dee's left us. Good night, Dee.
Good night, Dee.
Hi,
Good
Mona.
night.
Hey,
Mona
Mom.
popped in.
Hey, Mona.
Yeah, KFC does make some moist fried chicken.
I love KFC. They don't like me though, but I love it. We have it quite often. I have to go take my GI cocktail after I eat it though.
Uh, Biscuitville. What is Biscuitville?
It ain't nothing around here.
I never heard of
it. I imagine they make all kinds of biscuit.
Yeah. Yes, Cindy, I don't have a gallbladder. It's been gone for years. I just have a bad stomach. I've been tested for ulcers and anything you can think of, and she just said that fat just don't like me.
Yeah, we don't have a Piggly Wiggly around here.
We used to years and years ago, but not anymore.
Yeah, there's one, a Piggly Wiggly Express, about 10 or 15 minutes from here. They seem to be more in little country towns.
Yeah, we go down to the Gulf. We go down to Port St. Joe to go to the beach every year, and they have a huge Piggly Wiggly there. It's so nice.
Okay, I remember that. We stayed at Port St. Joe, and we liked it. Matter of fact, we were in the cabin that we were in, and we had the screen door open, and we looked out at the screen door. There was all kind of animals out there walking around by the screen door along with the skunk. And I told everybody, don't move.
Hey, Carol.
We
Hey, Cindy.
We didn't want to get sprayed.
Rita, Cindy says that Bargello is beautiful.
It is.
It's kind of colorful. Colorful, isn't it?
Is that some of your fabric? Is that some of your fabric, Rita?
It is, yeah. I'll come from the shop.
I know. You want to come over here? You want to come say hello?
And no biscuits in Australia.
I'm not a big scone person. They're kind of dry to me.
Cindy, that Bargello is from a book.
A big book. It's from that book.
And somebody said they found it on thriftbooks.com or something like that.
Because the book's been around for several years, but it has all the different sizes in it. I guess why it takes up so many pages.
Yeah, Jane, I know that about British people. The biscuits are actually like cookies.
Mm-hmm.
But here in the South, what we call a biscuit is like a big,
Yeah.
big, fluffy piece of bread.
Yeah.
And hello to Amy from Southwest Missouri. I bet Amy has biscuits. Yeah, they are. They're cat head biscuits. Yeah.
Right. What you gonna do?
Rita, it's cooling off now. You can make Terry some biscuits and gravy.
Well, I have been a few times here over the last week. Yeah, he's been having
Yeah.
it.
I thought about making up some biscuits and freezing them.
I've done that.
Yeah.
Especially
I have years ago.
When it's just me and him, you don't need a whole pan full.
No,
I miss
all I
making
would need to
cornbread.
cook is two.
I used to make cornbread a lot with my
We
boys
have
at
it
home.
quite often because my husband loves it.
I love cornbread, but I tend to get it down my windpipe.
Mm-hmm.
Up north, the only biscuits that popped out of the can. Them that pop out of the can just
You can
pretty
probably
handy to have around though.
she can probably find those frozen biscuits. Those are pretty good.
Yeah. Well, but she's in South Carolina now though. Those
Oh, okay.
when she was raised up.
Well, I used to buy the frozen Mary B's biscuits, the buttermilk ones. Those are real good.
Yeah. I used to do those also, and then I went to Pillsbury. I like them better.
Wampum biscuits. I haven't heard of wampum biscuits.
They're what
Yeah.
biscuits? You
That's
take the
what
can and
biscuits.
swap and open it up.
Oh, okay.
That's the can biscuit.
That's a what biscuit.
Yep. Whop it on the side of the counter.
Mm-hmm. I'm yawning.
It looks like Sarah's getting organized.
So you started filling up those things you bought for organizing?
Yep, Jane, my husband actually learned how to make biscuits from scratch. He makes real good biscuits. But he only
Larry,
makes
he
them
can make them
for
till
the
it's been
boys when they're
years.
home. Oh no. Sarah couldn't find her fabric, so she was buying things she already had.
Uh-oh.
I've
So
done that before.
yeah, so that motivated you to get organized.
Uh-uh.
I got to stop buying fabric. I got so much, I got to use it. And so much scraps. Oh my goodness. Bins and bins of scraps.
And those scraps are so pretty though sometimes. You have to keep them.
Yes, they are. I thought
Good night,
about
Mona.
Yeah, good night, Mona.
I thought about making a bunch of doggy blankets and donating them
Mm-hmm. What
just to
is
get rid of some scraps because
Oh
they
my
don't care
gosh.
what they look like.
oh my that's a bunch of jelly rolls.
Yeah. I was watching a video or several videos the other night on how to make those rugs with the jelly roll.
That seems like a lot of money for a rug though to make them out of jelly rolls, though, to me.
Mm-hmm.
Because them jelly rolls aren't cheap.
No, no, Jane, I have not made any of those.
I think Sarah's got more jelly rolls than I have up there in the store.
I remember Sheila said she had a whole lot of jelly rolls and
Yeah.
charm packs and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
No cornbread and beans, no grits, no biscuits and gravy. That's Yankee food.
Jan, I could use some of your rain. We are dry.
Mm.
Yep. Supposed to rain all day tomorrow, though.
Well,
I hope we get it.
Those would be good bingo prizes.
they would be.
This is the first really dry summer that we've had in probably about 10 years. Carlotta says she likes that pincushion your mother made, Rita. She says you need a charger for it.
Need another pin cushion that your mom made.
Jane, I live in Northeast Georgia. Good night, Cindy.
Good night to
I'm getting
Cindy.
tired myself.
Me too. I've been yawning here. I think I've worked too hard on this thing today. I think it's putting me to sleep now.
My allergies are just making me tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I like some good homemade mac and cheese.
I do too. As
I
long
like
as
it
it's not
baked in the
dry.
oven.
I don't like dry macaroni and cheese.
I just yawned again. Usually when one of us yawn, everybody has to yawn. Did I make y'all want to yawn?
I wasn't looking, so I don't know. I was watching what I'm doing.
Joanna, did all of you grow up in the same area? And you're the only one that turned out country? Yeah, we live in Gainesville, which is just below Blue Ridge. Takes us about an hour to get up to Raven.
My husband sits up at that Rayburn flea market sometimes.
Oh, I love biscuits and gravy. I like grits too. I like grits with cheese and sausage. We like to eat cheese grits with fish.
Marilyn,
I like to go up to Nora's Mill and buy their stone ground cornmeal and their grits.
Yeah.
Up
I
at
keep
Helen.
forgetting that. I forget they're there.
Yeah.
We don't go up that way very often.
We don't a lot. We went up there in May because I wanted me and my daughter and son-in-law. We all went up there for Mother's Day, and we stopped by there, and I got quite a bit of the stone ground cornmeal and some grits, and I got them in the freezer.
I'm sorry, Susan. But yeah, Sarah, that Cabbage Patch Museum is still there. It's in Cleveland.
Yeah, it's in Cleveland, yeah.
So Susan's got COVID now?
I remember when I was younger, my stepmom, there was a phase where everybody was making those Cabbage Patch dolls themselves. I still have them.
No, Cabbage Patch.
Oh.
Yep, shrimp and grits. Yum, yum.
I'm going to sew one more strip and then I'm going to stop because that'll be a good stopping place.
Well, I have to tell my
Are you
husband.
taking out, Rita?
Well, they're in a tube kind of, and then you have to rip it apart where it needs to go. And so,
Okay.
so I look at colors and count numbers and then recount them to make sure
I don't think I'm gonna.
So
I don't think I'm gonna do that one.
no, I wouldn't advise it, but anyway, but I'm going to do this one because you have to rip it to get them to go where they're supposed to go. It'd be easy to get one wrong, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Lisa, I have a friend that lives up there in Buford, up there close to you.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Matter of fact, she's my neighbor. She has a house up there in Buford and then a house next door to me. And
Oh,
she's wanting to move back down here because she doesn't like it up in Buford anymore. And they come
well,
down every weekend.
it's growing up so fast up here.
That's what she said. She said she hates it.
And where do you live?
Union City,
Oh,
unfortunately.
okay.
One of the bad areas in it outside of Atlanta. Used to be when we first built here, when we first moved here, it used to be real nice. But it's not anymore.
I think a lot of places are just going through that right now. I would love to move away from here because it's just too busy for me. But you know, we've got family still living here,
Well,
and
yeah. Well, both of my daughters live in Fayetteville, which is about 30 minutes from here. And
mhm,
my son lives in Villa Rica. It's over close to the Alabama line.
yeah,
And we would like to move over close to the girls because, like I told my husband, at our age, we're going to need them one day.
yeah,
Because he's
yeah,
74 and I'm fixing to be 70. But they're, a half an hour from us, so it's not that far.
yeah.
But when you live on Social Security, you can't afford a big, huge house payment.
Oh no. Good night, Joe Mary.
Good
Even
night.
if we sold our house with the price of houses, we'd still have a, $1,000, $1,500 house payment.
Oh wow. Well, I know
So
a
we're
year
staying
a
here.
year ago we were thinking about selling. When everybody else was selling, but every time I got online and looked around at other houses and other place, even if it's further out,
Mm-hmm.
we weren't going to be able to move into anything better. So
I know. Well, that's what when we were looking, I think it was 2 years ago, the houses we looked at was smaller than the house we have. Our furniture wouldn't even fit in it.
Uh,
Beautiful houses, but they were too small. My dining room table wouldn't fit in it.
oh
uh,
wow.
And one
I
of them
have
we
a
really
I have
liked.
a dining room, but it's my sewing room right now.
Uh, I have a designated sewing room. It was my son's bedroom. The kids moved out. I moved in it.
did your son still, their bedroom still like when they left them? The one in college,
The
anyone? Lisa?
Mine or hers?
Her,
Lisa's.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah, my son that's in college, he still has stuff in his room and he comes home every weekend.
Okay. But the married
Um,
one, what about his bedroom? Did you move in it to sew?
the married one, I'm still cleaning his stuff out.
Oh, okay. He don't have
I
no place
still have some
to
of my
put
kid
stuff.
stuff.
His wife don't want it. So.
He won't finish he won't come and get it.
I have that same
his wife
problem with
don't want of that clutter in her house.
I
I'm gonna
have
start
that same problem with my youngest daughter. She has
really.
her own house. It's bigger than my house, But yet, in her room, that's the room right behind where I'm sitting, it has all of her nursing books stacked up in one corner next to the bed in there. And there's a bunch of other stuff in there. A couple of bins that we've moved to the shed, all of her stuff. And I'll say, why don't you get this? She has a trombone in there in my sewing room closet. And I don't want to clutter up my house. And I said, but it's okay to keep mine cluttered
Yeah,
with
really.
your stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right, Donna. You can't downsize because you're paying more to do that.
Yes. So that's why we're staying right here.
I think Susan went to bed. Good night, Susan.
Yeah. Good night, Susan. You need to rest and get to feeling better.
Joanna, you know all these recipes. Maybe you need to go on the cooking channel.
Yeah. Have you heard anything, Rita?
No, hadn't heard anything since I turned in the application. But I wouldn't have done that if that fella hadn't have sent me that email and wanted me to call him and talk to him and all. But in a way, I kind of hope I don't hear nothing, to tell you the truth.
Yeah, I figured that.
Then I wouldn't have to make a decision to go or not go. If I don't get asked, I don't have to go. So.
Well, at least if you go, you have your sister and she can drive. Since you were kind of nervous about that.
Oh, yeah. Nervous about a lot of it.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't like somebody standing over me watching me while I'm cooking.
Oh, me
or
either.
doing anything.
Me either. Good.
I just don't like
Good night,
it.
Carlotta.
Now, I'll show you how to do something, but go do your own thing, you know, when I get through.
Yeah, they took it. If you
I think
threaten
I'm
to
gonna have to get off of here.
I think I am too. I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Help. Yeah.
And I don't know why, but with my allergies this week, it makes the back of my neck feel sore. I get real tired. I bet that was good French toast.
And Sarah's
All
gonna
right. Well, I'm gonna say good night.
All right. Good night, Lisa, and good night, Kathy, and good night to everybody over in
Good
the chat.
night.
So I think we're gonna
Good
call
night.
it night.
It was good talking
All
to
right.
y'all.
See y'all.
These
Later.
hands
Y'all
are
have a good weekend.
Bye. You as well.
Bye.
bye. All these hands are tired. We're all gonna have to go to bed. It's just, we're all tired. Good night. Good night. Good night, everyone. All right. I'm ending the stream. Thanks for coming and visiting with us. And we'll see y'all again tomorrow or sometime another soon.